Hello everybody and welcome back to Your Turn to Die, Death Game by Majority. Last time we did a little interrogation of that prisoner dude, the guy that we found in the locker, found out where Now was hiding, and we got sent to this area. Miley is pictured on the screen. Everyone, how are you feeling? Miley. This is a pre-recorded video, so I'm afraid I can't answer any questions. Allow me to thank you, truly, for taking part in the main game. Main game? This is a waiting room prepared for participants. The Last Supper room. You may fill yourself with food before the game, or form a strategy. Use it however you please. Oh, what is she saying? Those who successfully beat the main game can proceed to the next floor. Hooray! Note that those who do not exit their waiting rooms once the main game starts will die as a penalty. Do keep that in mind. The next floor. I will now explain the rules of the main game. Everyone please take the card you obtained while exploring and touch it to this screen. Card. You have your card, yes? Now I will begin to explain. The basic rules are profoundly simple. One person will be selected by majority vote, and that person will die. That is all. What are you calling simple? The vote will be split into two parts. So, through the first round, the preliminary vote, half the total will be chosen as candidates. Currently, 11 people are alive, so this will be 5. The final vote will be held using these, deciding the ultimate victim. In short, the victim is decided by gradually narrowing it down from 11 people to 5 to 1. Of course, even those not chosen as candidates will participate in the vote itself. Please do kill of your own volitions. Stop it. Stop this. However, there are holes in this game. We do not care for intentless games of luck. Such worthless acts as using rock, paper, scissors to fairly decide the victim are forbidden. And so, everyone please take out your cards. Cards. There are 4 roles given by the cards. The first is the commoner. This is a meaningless card with no power at all. The second is the Keymaster. And oh my, it's a terrifying role indeed. For if chosen as the victim, everyone will perish. Keymaster. That's my card. Third is the Sage. By holy divination, they know who the Keymaster is. A very lucky roll. Congratulations to its owner. Fourth is the Sacrifice. Amazingly, this curious card allows the person to survive only if chosen as the victim. What? Which means if they're not chosen, they die. However, there are positives as well. Sacrifice alone gets 2 votes, and also, if they win, they can escape alive with a person of their choice. I like how it's a little heart. Well, but in that case, all the others will perish, so good luck. There's 1 Keymaster, Sage, and Sacrifice each. All the rest are commoners. Committed it to memory, yes. Hold on. Does this mean... could it be? So at minimum, 2 people will die. Everyone do your best not to be one of them. No way. I felt like I heard something at that moment. The sound of someone fainting in the room over. There is still time until the main game begins. Please spend your time freely here. Extravagant feast. How could I have an appetite right now? In the end, we're being held in the palms of the kidnappers' hands. Our heads can fly off at their single whim. There might not be any exit. We'll just be toyed with and killed until they're satisfied. In that case, then we're just going to. It's a strange thing. I'd felt that death was near again and again. Maybe there was no chance left to be afraid. I don't want to die. Even at this point, I want to keep going. I'm coming to hate my own positivity. I'll do whatever I can. If I mess up, everyone will die. This worst of cards seems to be pushing me on. I only drank a little water, and the time arrived. It is now time. Please head to the grounds via the door near the screen, everyone. I wish you luck. In front of me were strange desks, about waist height. Here we are. KG. You guys, that was fast. All of you so pale. Why is this happening? Hi, Saul. I like your scarf a lot. I love it. It's so awesome and cool and everything. A desperate game is beginning. And yet, we just have to play it. Ah, so you'll take part after all. Miley, you. Please take a good look at those desks, everyone. A rather interesting setup, isn't it? Oh. They are reverse hourglasses. Most curious indeed. When these hourglasses have all reached the top, the discussion will end. You have 70 minutes until the preliminary vote. After that, you can discuss for 20 minutes before the final vote. Well then, shall the discussion begin? Hold up. Kana ain't here. Oh dear. So some would choose not to take part in something so enjoyable. Hold on. Kana will definitely come. Time is limited. That is what she chose. And that is the end of the matter. Miss Sarah, you haven't made the wrong choice, have you? Did I make the wrong choice? Well then, let us start the main game. Everyone, stand at whichever desk you like. You are urged to head for the desks. Now then, you seem prepared. Let the main game begin. Please, wait. I'm also... Kana! You are welcome to Kana Kizuchi. Regrets can wait until after taking part. Let this wonderful, wonderful main game begin. Candidate vote. Hi Alice, you've replaced Mishima. An extremely heavy air dominates the space. It's different. This is nothing like the discussions we've had before. Well, I shall go over the basic rules one more time. A total of 2 votes will be held, the preliminary vote in the middle of the discussion, and the final vote at the finale. 5 candidates will be chosen in the preliminary vote, and 1 victim will be selected in the final vote. If the chosen victim is the Keymaster, all lose and all will die. If the victim is the sacrifice wins, and can escape with one person of their choosing. If the victim is a commoner or sage, the chosen victim and the sacrifice will die. Ah, yes, I have left rulebooks on the desks. Make use of them as items, everyone. That is all. Use your time however you please. Miley quietly sat down in a chair, and, in dead silence, the main game began. Think. We just gotta choose the most suspicious, least cooperative person here. There's just one thing I want to say up front. Okay. Because I love this man. So, we'll do you first. Thanks. Well, it's just a short one. Development. I'm nervous, but I'll say it. You see, I'm the Keymaster. Huh? I was unsure whether I should keep quiet, but I want to avoid us all dying, so... What is so saying? The Keymaster is me. Really? That's the truth, ain't it? If nobody else is gonna name themselves, then yeah, I'll believe it. Wait, please, I'm the Keymaster. What'd you say? Okay, I'm not gonna say it all. So that's how it is, Miss Sarah. That's my line, so... According to Miley's explanation, there's only one Keymaster. I didn't imagine you'd tell a lie like this. What's going on now? Is one of the two lying? This makes no damn sense. Hey, settle down, everybody. Listen, the rules written on the cards only really become important come the final vote. First of all, our priority is looking for suspicious characters. There really might be someone on the side of the kidnappers lurking, after all. I can't understand what So's thinking. But for now, I just have to focus on this discussion we're going to have. I think we just gotta choose the most suspicious, least cooperative person here. I've already settled on my pick. Huh? Curse me if you wanna. Gombi, I'm voting for you. What about it? Say what? Do what you like. Dumbass, what are you talking about? That means you'll die. You're the fools. Just think for a second. How do you mean that? This vote shouldn't be focused on one point. Indeed, this is the preliminary vote. If we were to unanimously vote for Mr. Gondy, Gandhi would be our only choice for the final vote. Oh man, if Gandhi is the sacrifice of the Keymaster, we're all done for! It's not as if we freely chose which roll cards we got, right? We were guided into picking them up. There is a possibility that the kidnappers granted the least trustworthy Mr. Gondy a special role for their own amusement. And now, the chaos ensues. I'll watch closely as you all flail about. Damn it! Ooh, this game is even more malicious than I thought. If we want to survive, we need to assemble as close to 5 candidates as we can. We gotta suspect 5 people? This is the worst. An oppressive air covers the area. Already beaten at the first punch? Push? I'll make a topic for you. Sarah Chidone, I'll vote for you. Have you anything to say back? Hold on, Sarah's like our leader. What's your basis? And why don't we discuss whether her actions are suspicious or not? Development. Found it suspicious from the word go. How a mere high school girl became the leader. It was almost always active with others. She couldn't do anything suspicious, right? Doubting the others is one thing. But doubting Sarah? You're awful. Sarah, talk back to him. Gumby's just got the wrong idea about you. You sure have a lot of friends. How about you, Sarah Jadoan? Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna quit. Not quit. To title. I just want to check something because it seems to be going a bit slow. Okay. I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. Sarah, talk back to him. Gumby's just got the wrong idea about you. Show some evidence in his face like last time. Yep, I've got this. So cool. Yeah, I know how to. Sarah's almost always active with others. You can do anything suspicious, right? Yeesh, that guy seems pretty stubborn, huh? Ought to present some clear evidence to refute him. Doubting the others is one thing, but doubting Sarah? You're awful. I want him to repent for saying that. He must. Please calm down now. Sorry. I found it suspicious from the word go, how a mere high school girl became a leader. I've even seen through to the reason why the others have submitted to you. What do you mean by that? You alone have a weapon. The only one. A weapon? That's right. You possess all that can be called a weapon in this place, and stand supreme. You're an accursed dictator. I drew out a new statement. If I can refute it, even Gandhi should quiet down. Sarah Jadoan? Okay, same thing. Can't refute it, can you? Yeah, this is like really fucking slow. Take a look at this, please. This box was in the kitchen. It says, please use as you wish, yet there was nothing inside to use. What of it? All that's left is an impression. An impression made by a kitchen knife. What? A kitchen knife? Yep. By the time Sarah checked it, it was gone. Somebody probably went and took it. The kitchen was locked the whole time, and Miss Sarah rarely acted alone. So surely she could not have taken it. How are you staying so calm? Like, who was it? Who took the knife? Who did take the knife? There's no need to prove everything. That's not relevant right now. How could it not be? The point I'm making is that I don't have control of all the weapons. So I didn't earn this trust by force. Ugh. That's right. I can't fall into my opponent's trap. Look at you feeling all pleased. Very well. I'll speak no more. You trusting fools can just suspect one another. Right. There's no time to celebrate. With Gandhi quiet, it just means we have to talk. What should I say? Who should we distrust? I've resolved on an answer. Kyutaro? Letting this end in silence is the most inane plan we can take. That's why I'm gonna say it. In all our searching and discussions, who are the biggest burdens and the most weak? Kana, Gin, now? I'm talking about you three. You couldn't. Are you shitting me? You think you ain't gonna get picked just because you got that because you've got strength? Then go ahead and vote for me. What? Vote what your will tells you. If you think I'm useless, then take responsibility and kill me, Rekko. That's what I mean by resolve. Now, Kana, again, tell him, use your words to prove your worth. I searched as best as I could, and I found things, lots of things. Again, if you don't talk, it's over. Don't tell me. None of y'all are thinking you'd be fine dying, right? Not too bad, sir. Your daughter is serious. What should I? Get right out of him. That's something only you can do. Only I can? Okay, I will be right back. I'm gonna try to fix this. And make the dialogue and stuff go faster. So I'll be right back. Okay, let's hope that worked. And that it didn't fuck up the recording. Kana? Sarah? What's the matter, Kana? Come out and say it. Kana? Kana doesn't care what happens anymore. Kana? Even if she's chosen, it's fine. Don't tell me. None of y'all are thinking you'd be fine dying, right? Sarah, I'm serious about this. If there's somebody wishing they were dead, I won't stand for it. Even if Kana's chosen, it's fine. All of it, it doesn't matter anymore. What are you saying, Kana? I searched as best I could, and I found things, lots of things. I know I dragged you down, but I did give it my all. I'm begging you, please don't cut me down. Ow. Now, please, you need to be calm, especially in times like this. Sorry. Maybe she's regained a little composure? I searched the second floor rooms myself, but sorry, I wasn't able to find anything that seemed important. But I'm begging you, Sarah. Now stuck up for me. I want to protect her. Again? Come on, look at me. You can talk to me, right? Oh, good. Gen's keeping his silence. Okay. Kana doesn't really mind if she's picked. What? She's had enough. Kana's just wants to go to her sister. Kana, don't be ridiculous. I'm just tired. You gotta be kidding me. You really want to die without a peep? Please, wait. Miss Kana, are you serious? Or is this an act? Kana won't say anything else. Please do what you want. This is troubling. Miss Kana may have drawn the sacrifice card. Sacrifice? The sacrifice must be chosen to survive. Thus, they would put on a one-man show. And she's got enough motive that we could believe she actually wants to die. Then, no picking her for now, right? Not participating in the discussion as to earn herself votes. I can't imagine Kana playing those sorts of mind games. Unless someone suggested it to her. Everyone, let's just put the subject of Kana aside for now. Can't know her true intent after all. First, why don't we hear from Gin and Miss Now too, and then make our decision. So, Is it just me, or are you protecting Kana? Miss Sarah, I can't afford to do that. I just don't want to waste her time. Don't want to be scrambling before the vote, right? Back off on this one, Sarah. You can't deny these two time to justify themselves. I have no proof. I'll back off. Besides, whatever claims you make, I do have the role of guiding everyone. Since I'm the keymaster and all. So, for now, Gin, could we get some proper statements from you? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Gin, be a man. Tell him what you gotta say. Meow. Meow. Gin's frightened, and two crude-ass men to blame. Reko, I think it's just one person. We've got no time. Gin, prove that you've been useful to everybody. People who drag things down are doomed to die sooner or later. That's true for me, and it's true for you too, right? It don't matter if you're an adult or a kid right now. Kyutaro is serious. You say something too, Sarah. Reko, can you recall anything in particular that Gin did? Come to think of it, Gin said he found something amazing searching in that second floor room. What exactly was it? Thing is, he didn't look happy at all. I was thinking I'd ask about it once he cheered up. Gin is trembling. Gin, it's okay. Can you try to remember what you've seen and noticed in this place? It's so good. Gin's close to his heart. Gin? Gin, you're a big boy, right? I know you've done a great job here. Be brave and speak. Damn, nothing, okay. I'm in the store, save again. I think I do this on game. Gin, show it to him. The amazing thing you found searching the second floor room. Amazing thing? I don't know anything about that, you know. What'd you say? Reko, you got a fine attitude, but see here. It ain't right to go and spout lies to protect people, alright? No, I tell you, I'm not lying. Somebody's gotta die in this place. Maybe it'll be you. Hold the hell up. This is Reko. Whisper on Gin. Gin, tell the truth and stick up for Reko. Don't you feel bad seeing her insulted? I do, yeah, but... What a cowardly kid. You call yourself a man? He's never called himself a man, Kyutaro. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, okay. The discussion is stuck in equilibrium, failing to come to an agreement. I need to swing the needle to either side, or this balance will never collapse. No, I don't know how to do this. Nobody's gonna lend a hand if you're silent. Kyutaro's right. Gin, please say something. It doesn't matter what. But I mean... You won't get special treatment, kid. I didn't see anything, yeah. Oh, really? So everything Reko said was a lie? No, but I didn't. Gin, you gotta just be lying, right? Big Sis Freckles got it wrong, Woof. She didn't get anything wrong. Gin, why are you being stubborn about this? I just didn't want to believe that thing, Woof. I didn't want to show that thing. It make everyone worry, meow. Make us worry? Gin, are you trying to protect someone? Yeah? How'd you know, Woof? I thought so. I believe you, Gin. Whatever strange thing you present, I'll handle it. Okay, meow. Seeing Big Sis Freckle getting yelled at by the muscle girl really ticked me off, meow. Just so you know, I take gorilla as a compliment. I believe you too, Big Sis Sarah. Yeah. So, are you trying to put together the paper scraps and the shredder thing on the second floor now? But then, taking a look in there, I noticed some handled paper too, meow. In there, it said that Big Sis Sarah was a murderer. Huh? What? What do you want about? Kiyotaro, please don't shout. But what's the meaning of this? I need to get more details. I believe Big Sis Sarah. Woof. What should I ask first? If you have the actual letter on you, could you show it to me? Oh, yeah. I have it, Meow. Look at it. Woof! What's this? It feels familiar. What to do? Should I have him add that info to the statement? So that's important, Woof. Got it, Meow. I'll state it loud and clear, Woof. Letter saying Big Sis Sarah is a murderer. I got it with me. Sure enough, it's written right there that she is. Woof. I see again. Here, Woof. Item. What is it, Meow? Take a look at this. It's a piece of paper I picked up. Meow? This looks just like the one you have, right? This is Gin's. Similar, Woof! Totally the same, Woof! If you notice, the fact that Kiyotaro is listed as a high school teacher is weird too. Look at this. If you move the left half, connected to the piece I have. Meow? They're connected, Woof! The two matches up perfectly. Why is that? That's it. Multiple sheets were torn all at once. If you took these sheets and stacked them like this, and then tore it, it would produce these results. In other words, there were at least 2 of these sheets stacked together. Is that it, Woof? Since they fit together so cleanly, of course misunderstandings would happen. Yay, thank goodness, yeah. But you know, what are these sheets in the first place? They are creepy, aren't they? The professor's name is on here, and even some people I don't know. And whatever could the percentages on the side be? Anyway, I've proved I was useful for exploring, Meow. And now, I'm glad that Big Sis Sarah wasn't a murderer after. Then who is a murderer, Meow? As far as this shows, that would be... It would be whoever Alice Yabusame is. Yabusame? That sounds kind of familiar, Meow. There's only one person here with the last name Yabusame. Please identify Yabusame. select Reko as Yabusame? Reko, as I recall, you're Reko Yabusame, aren't you? Yeah, I'm Reko Yabusame. And so what? It's just coincidence, right? I don't know anybody with that name. Uh-huh. Sarah, what do you think? Like Reko says, I think there's a separate person called Alice. Why is that? The blackboard in the bar, also because she's a famous musician. Joe knew who she was. That blackboard had a list of people who couldn't drink. And it said both Reko and Alice. The thing of it, when I was searching, I found some chalk on the floor. So, it's not impossible it was changed. You got it wrong, it's not me. Besides, the handwritten pieces of paper? Anybody can make those, right? Is that a pen? Sure. It's getting slow again, goddammit. Because Reko can't be a murderer, oof! Then she would call it a relative's name. I remember. My brother. It was my brother's name. Alice is your brother, and not your sister. Even the excuses are becoming illogical. It ain't an excuse. Reko, tell the truth. Believe me, Reko. Sarah, help me. Sarah. Damn it, Wait! It's me. I'm Alice, okay? Huh? I'm Alice, I'm telling you. Reko did nothing wrong, it's a misunderstanding. Listen, we're in the middle of a serious discussion right now. And I'm being serious too. Reko is my little sister. You for real? Couldn't hide it, huh? This guy's real name is Alice Yabusame. He's my older brother. Then the murderer is me. I lied about being a thief. I went to prison for killing someone. Isn't this guy some serious bad news? Yes, that's right. Indeed, I am a damned criminal. And Reko cut me off as well, saying to never show her my mug again. And yet, it's not even funny to think we'd reunite in this place. Me and him are total strangers at this point. I didn't want Kana and the rest being scared of me because of this guy. So, when he woke up, I told him to hide our relation. Right after you went to look for Now. So that's it. I'm a simple murderer. But Reko is different. She's a good and proper person. That's all I wanted to say. Damn it all. So you deny any connection with the kidnappers? Right. Why I was brought here, I still don't know. Suppose I can't expect trust or anything else, can I? It's just the ramblings of a killer. Despite us talking about Gin, we got some unexpected information there. There are still many more points of interest, but there's no time. I want to hear Now's justification soon, too. What do you think? Me? That's fine. Right, Miss Sarah? No helping it. We should move to the next topic. Well then, Miss Now, please give us your justification. Progress. I see a lot that's illogical about Now's actions. Illogical, eh? Aren't you curious what she was up to in the kitchen, holding the box with Mishima? Tell me what you were doing then, Miss Now. Because of the body collection announcement, I went into a panic. I took the box and just sat there and in the kitchen. I didn't even touch anything in the room. I know I troubled you all a lot, but I didn't want to lose him. After everyone else, I inspected the kitchen and found no signs of any trickery. Perhaps he truly was just hiding. Okay. Let me get a drink first. You good, dog? You okay? Maybe she's just tired. There's usually a lot that's illogical about Now's action. Okay. I wonder if she really was just hiding. So seems to want to imply something. But it's so laggy now. Oh my god. Okay, let me quit game. Well, if I quit the launcher, what's that gonna do for me? Let me try. Auto rotate's off. So I have a way to keep it like stuck. That they keep it on. Because I don't want it to rotate and have it rotate back. That'll be annoying. Because if I pause again, it's gonna lag the... Like my... I know for a fact that my voice is gonna... like, be lagging behind. I could end it, but like, I don't want on the recording and I'm used to help. I don't want to do that though, that's annoying. But I don't think I have a choice to get the lags to stop. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's just continue. I took the box and just sat and ate in the kitchen. I didn't even touch anything in the room. Sitting in the dark, I asked them questions again and again, even though I wouldn't get an answer. After everyone else, I inspected the kitchen and found no signs of any trickery. Miss Sarah, you searched before me, so you should be aware of this as well. Why is it so slow, man? Did you really not touch anything? Huh? The kitchen had been locked until then. And after you left, we obtained this long, narrow box. There was nothing inside. Only now could have taken the knife out of it. I don't know anything about that. Hold on. When and how did Now find the key to the kitchen anyway? It was open. Eh? The kitchen door was unlocked at the time. So I ran in and locked it from the inside. And then somebody else went in first, meow. That's who took the knife, woof! First, I carried Alice over to the pink room. At the time, someone dug through the kitchen, took the knife, and left. Finally, Now went into the kitchen with the box and locked herself in. Does the timing work out? Maybe that's logical. It's super sketchy, though. It's not sketchy in the least. I'll tell you anything. Well then, Miss Now, tell us what you were doing in the kitchen. The whole time I just sat in the box. I didn't move an inch. Well, guess we'll have to just break the ice, sir. Yeah, I need to ask her about that. She never let it go. I wonder why the box was empty. I just have to ask her. Okay, yeah. Phil would like to solve this mystery. Don't keep me up at night. The whole time, I just sat I hit the box. I didn't move an inch. Sitting in the dark, asking questions again and again. Even though I wouldn't get an answer. No, I didn't. So you're lying? Oh no. What? There was nothing in the box. Nothing at all. What? That can't be right. It's true now. What's that? I don't know anything. The professor was supposed to be the whole time. Where did he go? Is this an act? Now ain't that kind of gal. There's gotta be a reason it vanished. The mystery of the vanishing head. If now it's just acting, then can't really put together why she need to lie to us here. What's going on? I don't understand. I certainly lost sight of myself that I've done nothing suspicious. I don't know why it disappeared. Now respected Professor Mishima, maybe your shock was so great that you unconsciously did something strange? Must have gotten swapped at some point with another box the kidnappers prepared. The contents of the box warped now, like a dimensional teleporter thing. Woof! Miss Now being manipulated by the kidnappers. Is that a possibility? Is there no good lead? It's not like we always act in the most logical way, right? This was after that awful vote. If I felt what Now felt, If you felt like Now... Joe, if it had been you who lost someone precious in that vote, what would you do? For me, rather than grieve, I might just snap. Snap? Like, who the hell voted for Sarah? I'd look for the culprit on the spot. Of course, I know full well it was Miley to blame, and I might take out my anger on everybody else. That's what I mean. You don't always follow logic. Yeah, maybe so. If someone else killed them, I think it would be a natural response. Maybe she was on the kidnapper's side to start, or maybe brainwashed or something. Dabbing doesn't feel good, does it? I mean, this place is full of crap like that. The kitchen was pitch black. It got swapped in the dark when she wouldn't notice. To me, Professor Mishima was a very, very important figure. Losing Professor Mishima in the vote. I was sad. It hurt. I didn't want to believe it was reality. Is that all? Is that strange? You'd understand, right, Sarah? Wasn't she curious about who voted for Professor Mishima? Contents of the box worked, Meow. Like a dimensional teleporter thing. Woof! This place must be a hyper-advanced mansion, Meow. Again. Access now isn't a bad person, Meow. Do something! Woof! I guess that's just what Marley wants, so... Professor Mishima. Okay, so... The pain. You all couldn't understand it. Now, I'm a little curious. Huh? Maybe I've just got a rough disposition, but why didn't you think about looking for the culprit? I mean, it wasn't an accident. It's because of the votes that such a terrible thing happened to someone you deeply respected. Ain't it more natural to get angry? I don't think so at all. Since I knew no one's votes had any ill will. Maybe you didn't respect him. What are you? Maybe Miss Now and Professor Mishima didn't have any bond at all. Then I could understand her mindset of not seeking out the culprit. How awful. You're awful. Just awful. I truly did. Sarah, what do you think? I think... Their bond's real. She wouldn't have acted like that if they had a fake bond. Those two seem to have a great relationship. I can't point to some logical proof. There's just something about it. Now being that distraught couldn't be an act. And yes, there must be some reason for the professor's disappearing head. The collar. Huh? Suppose Miss Now didn't stick Professor Mishima in the box out of affection for him. Rather, maybe her objective was to retrieve the collar on his neck. In other words, information Madame Miley failed to retrieve. You trying to say now collect the collar in place of the kidnappers? Don't know. However, I should note, your friendly policeman wasn't able to investigate that collar because now it was there. Hey, you being serious? What? What? What are you talking about? I don't know. I don't know anything. Please, just stop it. Then tell us, why didn't you care who the culprit was after the vote? Because Professor Mishima was killed by the people who voted for him. You stop right there, Joe. Stop it. Don't say another word. I'm begging you. I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. What? I overheard all of it. It was just before the vote. Mishima said something, quiet enough that only somebody real close could hear. Miss Now? Miss Now. Let us vote for each other, Miss Now. He said that. Thinking the vote was just a test. I'm sure Now voted for Mishima like he asked. But Mishima voted for himself. To protect the student. Just in case. That's why Now didn't look for the culprit. Don't bring up any ill will crap, because it doesn't matter. His death was an accident. No. If I hadn't voted for him. I'm sorry now. All this time I've been thinking whoever voted for another person must have had bad intentions. Just because I voted for myself. What? Wait, Joe, you voted for yourself? Huh? Yeah. So, didn't you tell me you voted for Joe? No way. I didn't say anything like that. You fucking brat. What's this about, so? Wait, that's a slur. It's not a slur for Japanese people. If it is, I'm sorry. I did not mean to. I did not realize. Fuck. Don't worry about it, everybody. Miss Sarah asked me who I voted for, so I just told her whatever. She's so diligent, she must have taken it seriously. This guy, he's a huge liar. So ultimately, are we just going to ignore the missing head? That's still a big mystery, but seems like Now did nothing wrong, at least. Maybe Rocco had the right idea. Maybe he got swapped out at some point.
Just discussing it's pointless. Woof! Let's talk about that gorilla next. Meow.
For real? You ignoring it? You okay ignoring it, Sarah? The disappearing head. Why are you looking at me like that, so? Seems only Miss Sarah has any sense. Hey guys, you're never going to solve anything like this. But I think it's wonderful you can trust each other this much after just meeting, you know? But, well, bad people always feign innocence. You trying to say Now's a bad person? I just remembered something. That Miss Now's the one who attacked me. What? That was a close one. If I hadn't remembered that, she could have gotten away clean. Okay, why is it fast again? Is this true or a lie? That's wrong. I'll hear out anything, Miss Now. Now's your only chance to tell the truth. If we're going to argue until one of us loses trust, I'll have to do my best too. Tell me, do you have that courage? I did. It's so. For real? You're joking, right? Why now? I was threatened. By who? Kai. Wowie. Progress. Kai threatened me to strike so in the head. After the body collection announcement, I ran with the box to the cafeteria where suddenly Kai pulled me by the hand and pushed me into the kitchen. Remain quiet. If you hide here, you won't be found. Okay. Kai protected me. It's quite admirable of you to stand up to the kidnappers, Miss Now. Please don't tell anyone about this. Once Kai knew the situation, he made a proposal. Well then, Miss Now, would you indulge a request of mine? What kind of request? That is enough. Don't be a wet blanket. We were just getting to the good part. I'm astounded you would tell such a lie, Miss Now. It's not a lie. Kai, you deny threatening her. Indeed. If she had been threatened, she would surely tell all at the start. Miss Now has no reason to defend me. This is quite different from when Alice stood up for Miss Recco. Awful. You're awful, Kai. Hey, another one of these. Discussion stuck in equilibrium, failing to come to an agreement. Miss Now, you're attempting to drag in as many others as you can. You're wrong. I cannot entertain these lies. I couldn't open the kitchen. Like Now says, she couldn't open the door to the kitchen. Neither could I. In fact, the kitchen key was beyond the iron bars, on the second floor, yes? I did not go to the second floor. How do you explain the key's presence there? Could the door have been kicked open? The key was thrown from floor 1 to floor 2. The first floor and the second floor. Okay. I don't know. Inconceivable. Kai, can you pick a lock? I cannot, so it would be possible. That's it, okay. That's all, I understand. Oh, there's Supposing I guided Miss Now to the kitchen, do you believe I could threaten her? I would need a weakness to threaten with.
It's strange to protect me out of goodwill.
Exactly. If you took advantage of her weakness, namely the professor's head, would Miss Now hit a person with all her might just because of that? I need a little more proof. If she wasn't threatened, why would Now hit Sao? I would love to know that myself. Oh, good. No, if you had the kitchen knife, you would be able to threaten her. Then let us suppose I could indeed. Why would I have Miss Now attack so? There's no point in using Miss Now.
You must have had it out for so.
Maybe there was some conflict between Kai and So. There is nothing. I can't prove it. That's true. Wouldn't it be better to hit him yourself? Indeed, as I have great arm strength. Wrong, you had now do it because there was a chance So might see your face. And that is why I am being suspected now. If I don't, I would surely be most prudent and not let my face be seen. It's just saying that in hindsight. Damn it. There wasn't anything deep enough for resentment, which means he had an objective not tied to So. If you insist that's the case, what objective could I have had? To steal something, perhaps?
To destroy trust in our allies?
So you admit it, Kai? Oh, what are you referring to? Kai, you wanted to steal the laptop So had.
I remember now. Kai said he'd defend me on the condition that he receives the laptop.
You ought to remember the important part first. She lost herself enough to knock a dude out. Of course her memory's gonna be fuzzy.
I'm sorry, but now I remember it clearly.
Do you understand, Miss Now? Please retrieve the laptop from So in the hidden room.
I can't. If he sees me, he'll call for Sarah.
Then you may borrow my frying pan. Approach from behind, understand? Do not worry. Your strength is such that even a forceful whack with this will not kill.
But
if you refuse, I will hand this key to someone else.
That's...
Please, Miss Now. I am not the only one who will be in trouble if I do not get that laptop. Miss Sarah will be as well. Sarah?
But that was a lie, wasn't it? Kai didn't keep his promise. Kai must be the one who took the professor away.
Might not necessarily be a lie, actually.
Huh?
The laptop is password locked. Considering that, why do you think Kai would be so serious about taking it? Because... could that be done with some special device? Well, there's nothing like that here, so... it's actually a much more laughable reason. The password was easily guessable. Wait, if you know that, you unlocked it? Of course!
What?
Didn't you say you couldn't see anything? Yeah, but that was a lie. Another lie? See, the password was Chidoan. Huh? It's Chidoan? What a bizarre lie. Sorry to say, but it's true. I tried typing in everyone's names. In my last attempt, was trustworthy Miss Sarah's last name, Chidoan. Imagine my shock. I've never seen that laptop in my life. Of course I know this isn't your laptop, Miss Sarah. Then, it's Kai's, isn't it? You read the emails? So, you admit it. What in the world is this? I wanted to read them all. If only Miss Nell hadn't whacked me. Well now, what did they say? I remember them well. As planned, 17 people have been secured. That's what it said. 17. No, that doesn't make sense. Y'all don't know this, but that doesn't make sense, does it? Does it? No. Unless... That's spoilers though, I can't say why. That doesn't make sense to me. I was able to read 4 emails. All of them sent from Kai to some other person. Though all the addresses were different. Nonsense addresses that seemed like codes. I'm guessing that was a security measure to hide who they were being sent to. I'll recount them starting from the oldest, okay? As planned, 70 people have been secured. Just in case, is there no error in the date of the death game? Everything is proceeding smoothly. I feel a deep affection for Miss Sarah as well, and will certainly protect her. I'm prepared to offer myself up for the Chidoans. It's about time. If any harm comes to Sarah Chidoan, I will stand against even you as an enemy. Miss Sarah is looking forward to the games. Surely her friend will also take part. And that's what they said.
What in the world?
Death game? You gotta be shitting me. Clearly he's talking about this. Kai, this has gotta be wrong, right? You can't be with the kidnappers yet. Well now, or the apron scoundrel and Sarah Chidoan acquainted.
I wouldn't say acquainted. Kai is the man who stalked me. You don't think the friend is Joe?
Me? I inferred that much myself. It's a fact that Kai knew about this death game. He's with the kidnappers. And more terrifying yet, Miss Sarah and Joe are with them too.
How dare you?
How dare you say that? If we were with the kidnappers, obviously we wouldn't do that dangerous trial. We can't even trust the contents of those emails to start. What if So was just making it up as he goes?
If So's opinion catches on like this, we'll be in danger.
Miss Sarah and Joe are with the kidnappers too. You can gather as much from the emails. As planned, 17 people have been secured. Just in case, is there no error in the date of the death game? Everything is proceeding smoothly. Okay, yeah. See? Well, there's only one option, right? Huh. So you won't admit it. Obviously, we nearly died in the first trial, too.
Yes, that's right. Something that terrifying. There's no point in doing it yourself, is there?
Did you really do the trial? You can't prove it, can you?
You cannot prove yourself either. Though if you had the laptop here, your lies would be exposed as well.
Even after your threat was exposed, you're still staying stubborn. For argument's sake, I might accept Kai as a bad guy, but I can't get those two being our enemies. Back in Russian Roulette, it was Sarah and Joe being there that got us through safe.
Bix and Sarah got me out of the cage, meow. You look weak, but you're real cheeky, woof.
Hold on a second. That isn't what it...
Just making sure here. But you didn't read the emails wrong, did you?
Huh? How strange. What's the matter, everybody? Think calmly now. Look, Kai and Nao's actions were proven. Now hit me. Made a big lump, even. telling me now. It's illogical. This is just weird. Why does everybody believe Miss Sarah? How pitiful. It seems the difference in trust between you is the difference between heaven and earth. What the hell? Open your eyes, everybody!
I'm telling you what's right.
I like you enough.
So? Even your words can't be fully denied, I don't think. Myself, I have no connections to the kidnappers. However, I'm also questioning who Kai really is. So, it's thanks to you that became evident.
What do you mean, thanks to me? Enough.
Hi there.
I love this song. You look creepy, so. Amazing, Miss Sarah. You're a prodigy at seizing people's hearts. Shameful, the rest of you, the riffraff. Don't you value your lives? Don't you doubt when others are kind? Do you not even have brains to think for yourselves? Death is just a matter of time for you. That's the way weaklings live. What the hell's happened to you? I've given up on all you incompetents. Worthless. Every one of you. The letter snapped, yeah. I'm scared. I can't count on any of you anymore. Miss Sarah, let's talk it out ourselves. This is the fastest way. Progress. Kai's with the kidnappers. Even asked the date of the death game via email. And Miss Sarah's in on it too.
Hold on, you're wrong. Where's your proof that I am definitely with them?
I think it can be inferred from the emails.
So that's all it is. A conjecture.
I didn't realize the second version plays. The second version of Not So So plays so soon after the first was played for the first time. I see. All the emails were sent to a single person. According to the emails, Kai seemed to love Miss Sarah. I sense a strange devotion to the Judoans too.
So earlier you said they were all sent to different email addresses.
What about it?
I mean, saying they all went to one person is just your own assumption.
I'm pretty confident in it myself. Though I suppose there's no proof. Well, I'm just claiming it anyway. Likely someone from the Judoans is involved in this. But the Kai, they're not as important as Miss Sarah. Aren't those three getting more and more dubious?
I understand how Kai is suspicious. Even suspicion of me is inevitable, but suspecting the three of us as a group isn't right. You're just presenting this in a manipulative way.
Jeez, that's a sharp remark. Well, I'll say it like this for you. I haven't even imagined Joe would be involved too. Her friend will take part in the games. Scary stuff. After all, Miss Sarah's looking forward to them.
Maybe it's referring to something else, like video games or sports.
You could list endless possibilities. The word death game is used at the start. It's normal to think that's it, isn't it?
Okay. I feel like my focus with choosing that was like the friend part. It doesn't say Joe, it says friend. But
what is it?
That was a failure.
17 secured. Add 3 and it matches the list in the bar. Taking the laptop by force tells the whole story, huh? After all this, do you still deny any relation to Kai?
What? What list? Okay.
Again. The discrepancy is the 17 not being 20. What list in the bar do you mean? Oh, you didn't know? There's that list of people's names on the blackboard, right? Those are the names of those are the names of the people brought here. 20 in all. And if you remove Sarah, Kai, and Joe, that's 17 people. It matches up, right? What's the meaning of this? That was a failure. This time I didn't lose. I think I got most of them right. Enough. Could you calm down for a second? I refuted most of his remarks. Why does he look so unperturbed? Seems like everyone's just plain unsure what's right anymore. Suspicion and unpleasant air swirls around us. So, this is because of you. Get a grip, everybody. Doubting Sarah just isn't right. You want us all to be killed off? Hey, what do you think would be worse for you? If a guy like me with no trust were a traitor? No, that can't be it. It'd be if Miss Sarah was your enemy, right? Now see here. Yes, your attention please. Sorry to intrude while you're getting all fired up. It's nearly time for the preliminary vote. What? Wait, at a time like this? The hell do we do? We've got no conclusions. Now we gotta make a vote without regrets? Now how are we gonna make a vote without regrets? What can I say now? Everyone, I'm the Keymaster! Please, don't forget about that. Coming in right at the end. Of course, I'm the real Keymaster. You really are a slippery one. No, that's you. So, I won't be beaten by you. Let's do the vote already. And now, it's your turn to die, Miss Sarah. Please choose who to vote for. I mean... This cunt. All votes have been received. Displaying results. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now I wonder who voted for Hugh in this. Obviously, So voted for Sarah. Well, we'll see. I'll look into this later. Fear is welling up inside me. What do you think of the results? 5 will proceed to the final votes. Kane Kizuchi, Kai Sato, Joe Tazuna. Why? Why me? So Hiyori. I see. Sarah Chidoan. Will die? One of us 5. Well, with certainty. I don't want to die. Am I safe? You're kidding me. Me too? Whoa! Dumbasses, it's the next part that's seriously bad. Our votes will decide our fates. Do we have to choose? Big Sis Sarah? Why me? I've tried so hard. And not just for myself. It was so everyone could escape. So why? I don't want to die. I don't... Get a grip, Sarah.
I mean, hey now, Sarah. Your friendly policeman's with you.
Keiji.
Listen, everybody. We need to narrow it down to just one person. Forget your sympathy and your grudges. Just remember the rules. If we choose the Keymaster or sacrifice, we all die.
Yes, indeed. We're far from safe at all. Absolutely. Oh, hey. Is one of us a sage? If we've got a sage on our side, I don't know who's the Keymaster. Don't tell me. There isn't, you know. This is the worst. So it's one of the 5?
Nothing to be done. There's only one course of action. Have the 5 prove it with their words. Isn't that right, Sarah?
Exactly. I'll prove to you who the real Keymaster is.
Good. Remember, people's words and actions in discussion. That's where the path to victory lies.
Final round. The final 20 minutes. Please use this endlessly short time effectively. I'll be praying you don't all perish. Mildly quietly sat in the chair again. The final battle begins. And we'll duel this final battle next time. Bye-bye!